Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about things and styles of clothing that I do not wear. Now, these are in no particular order, so I'm just going to go down my handy-dandy list that I have and discuss what I don't wear and why I don't wear it. First on my list is skinny jeans. I have no need to wear jeans or any kind of pants that are tight to every part of my leg. Honestly, I don't care about showing off my legs. I do have leggings, but if it's a jean, I don't want it to be tight because the inseam really irritates the inside of my leg, and also I like to have a bit of breathing room in my jeans, and I've recently got to realize that I prefer mom style jeans. My favorite jean brand is Gloria Vanderbilt, which is what I'm wearing right now. I have this, and then I believe I have two pairs of their mom jeans in blue as well, and then my other favorite jean brand is the Jennifer Lopez brand that has the double zippers here, and I think they're capris, but they're long enough for me that I can wear them with tall socks and they're fine. The second thing that I don't really wear are flat shoes. I just can't. If I'm gonna wear anything that has a lowish heel, it's gonna have that cushiony stuff in the shoe. I forget, but anyway, it gives more support, and I just feel like with flats I don't get that. So I don't like Vans. I just don't. So flat shoes I just don't wear. There are a few more kinds of shoes I don't wear, and one of those is stilettos. My family has basically a history of weak ankles, and even though I can kind of walk in them, and then if you're gonna walk on soft earth, it's kind of difficult. So I just don't like the really thin-heeled ones. I don't wear them. And then I do not wear open-toed shoes, and I do not wear open-side shoes. I think it's ridiculous. First of all, I do not like feet. I'm not into that. So, I don't wear open side shoes because I think that's weird to just randomly show off the side of your foot. And I don't wear open-toed shoes because that means I would not be able to wear socks with my shoes. And I have a weird kind of toenail discoloration on my right foot, so I have to, if I'm going to keep my feet out in the open, I prefer to have them painted because otherwise it looks kind of funny. Another shoe I don't wear is flip-flops. They hurt my feet. I don't like the way they feel, and they're just, again, I have to wear them without socks, and I just can't be bothered to paint my toenails all the time. So, and then, oh, there's two more. So along with the flip-flops is I do not wear mules because I hate the way they look, and I don't want to have half my foot out because that's so weird. I just don't like them. And then the last one is pointed-toed shoes. They make your feet do funny things. I don't like them. I personally have wide feet, so I have to it's just me, and pointed-toe shoes are not a good time. So the third thing I have on my list is tube tops. Basically just the wraparound materials. I can't. First of all, I don't have the gear to keep them up properly, and my arms get cold too easily, so tube tops are a no for me. Off the shoulder tops. So I can wear cold shoulders, that's not a problem, but it's when they're supposed to be completely off shoulder and there's no straps here. That's a problem for me because I don't want to have to feel like I can't reach up and then have them like slip up when they're not supposed to be up. So that's kind of difficult for me. Don't like that at all. Next thing on my list, and I really, really hate these, I do not wear, we call them nylons, but a lot of people call them pantyhose or hose. They're nylons. I was forced to wear them at the Bible college that I went to, and it made me feel like I wasn't wearing anything below here, and it's the strangest feeling in the world, and it made me so cold, and I just hate them with a passion, and I will do anything in my power to be able to keep from wearing them. I hate them. I hate them so much. And I also hate tights. I have not liked tights since I was a little kid. The only reason I can stand leggings, I think, is because they don't cover my feet. And if I can put socks and then put leggings over it, like that's fine, but I am not covering my entire leg and my foot too. I hate nylons and I hate tights. Something else I don't like wearing is slips, and this is because of the problem I have with material and also static electricity. I do not like satin and I do not like silk. And so that kind of stuff, also it's an extra layer. I don't like the elastic feeling here, and I don't like having to wear a full slip with like stupid lace ribbon garbage deal going on. I don't like wearing slips. If I have to wear, or if I want to wear a light colored skirt, I either don't, or I wear another skirt underneath it so nothing shows through. Because I cannot be bothered to wear slip. It is the worst. And now I know there are cotton slips out there, but also not gonna get one of those. I'm not about it. Next on my list, we have a pattern that I don't wear. And this is polka dots. I don't like polka dots. I feel like polka dots are for clowns, and I don't wear them. End of story. My 8 and 9 tie together, and that's pencil skirts I don't wear and bodycon dresses and skirts. So I grew up in skirts and dresses, so I'm used to wearing long, flowy dresses and skirts. I like to be able to move freely, and if I'm in a pencil skirt, even if it's long, I have a really long stride. For a girl, for a woman, whatever, I have a really long stride and I walk really fast. My average walking speed is the average jogging speed of like a normal human. So I worked it out on a treadmill one time, and can't do that in a pencil skirt, can't really do that in a bodycon no matter how stretchy it is. Also not about those. I don't like the way they look. Not a fan. Number 10 is I don't wear headbands. First of all, I never did even when I had long hair. I think it's funny now to like tie stuff in my hair, but they do not stay. They always slip. I can't be bothered. And then also the plastic ones just hurt my brain, so I just stay away from headbands. Same goes for like hair ribbons. I don't wear scrunchies that have ribbons on them and stuff like that. Never did. So, yeah. 11 is, and I touched on this earlier, I do not wear shoes without socks. I always wear socks if I'm wearing shoes. Unless I'm going to the pool and I'm going to be taking off my sandals, because I don't wear flip-flops. I wear my sandals, and then that's the thing. Otherwise, I always wear socks with my shoes. I also touched on the elastic bands earlier. my thing about elastic bands is it's the small ones that usually go on like the wrists where it's I don't know if you're gonna understand. So elastic waistbands are fine because they're like sewn into the material, and I don't know, it's just like material and it's fine and it like holds your clothes up and that's great. But if it's on a sleeve, like I grew up in like pretty old fashioned dresses and they would have like ruffly sleeve cuffs and the inside would be elastic. Like not covered, just clear out, like sewn right onto the material. And I hated them. They irritated my skin and I just couldn't stand them at all. So I do not like elastic bands either in waist or in sleeves. They have to be, if I'm gonna have an elastic band at all, it has to be covered in material. I cannot deal. Along with the bands, we have I don't wear peasant blouses or any kind of top that has a formed waistband. So there's I've seen shirts that are kind of like billowy and whatever, and then they have like a fitted waistband. Those look great on some people, but they look absolutely strange on me because either they're not I don't even know what the problem is. I don't know if they're too long, I don't know if they're too short. They just don't work. And so I have tried to make it a point to stop buying them because they do catch my eye and I like the way they look, but they don't look that way on me. And so there's a way of them. So I did mention the silks and satins earlier. I don't wear them because I don't like the slipperiness of them. They make me feel cold and also they're very staticky. And another material like that is flannel, like actual flannel, and this includes nightgowns, not the shirts so much because I don't have like actual flannel shirts and also that's I don't wear that style very often. I only have like one or two like not even flannel shirts, but like checked pattern shirts. They're more like cotton. So yeah, flannel, hate them. Grew up in a flannel nightgown with like lace and ribbon and elastic waistband and sleeve cuff ridiculousness, and I just I could not deal. I hated that thing so much. Then obviously I've also mentioned lace. I do not like lace. It scratches me. It irritates my skin. I don't like it. Also, it's too breathable. The only time I ever want to wear lace is if I got married and I needed to wear lingerie. That's literally yes, I'm gonna be doing if I get married. Anyway, the only time I would want to wear lace is if I was wearing lingerie. Only time. Along with lace is things that have sheer patches. So if it's a top that's sheer on the back, if it has a strip on the side, if there's leggings that have like a sheer strip in them, or like a sheer meaning mesh or whatever, or if there's like a top that's like mesh, lace, something, I don't even know. Anything sheer, I'm just like, nah, steer away from that stuff. And then 18, and I cannot stand these because I grew up in them and they need to die, but apparently they're coming back into fashion in tank tops. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about shoulder pads. I hate them with a passion. I have structured shoulders. I don't need that garbage. And I grew up in a horrible, oh my goodness. I grew up with wearing this dark forest green suit and skirt match that was just it was too the suit was too long for me. It just made me look awful. I have pictures of me at a talent show in this stupid suit. I hate shoulder pads. I don't need them. They just make me look like a linebacker and I'm not here for it. I don't like it. Everything that has shoulder pads, I rip them out of it. There's no point in me having shoulder pads. If you need to have them, if you want to have them, fine. They're not for me. Any of these things, if you want to do them, You know, it's your party. This is my party. I don't want these things. So, I'm sure you could tell by the way I've talked about different things how passionate I am about them, but in certain instances I would be more passionate or less passionate about them, but I'm sure you would also know that as well, depending on the stuff you like. So, I hope you enjoyed my random discussion and stuff about things that made absolutely no sense. Great 2020 quote.